What is going on, guys? Welcome to the match reaction. That was Man United versus Bodø Glimt, and finally some actual enjoyable football. Obviously, we've been dying to see Amarim more. I feel like he's been here so long, and we have only seen him now twice. But yeah, it just feels like it feels weird. I don't know about you, but for me, it seems like he's been here much longer than he is. I think it's because of obviously the international break. But yeah, I've been dying to see him at Old Trafford with a bit of atmosphere. Obviously, we got off to a really good start with Garnacho and that goal. Really good work by Rasmus. I feel like today, wow, this is the Rasmus that I believe in and I see something in. And yeah, I look forward to seeing him more under Ruben Amorim. But yeah, he just battled for that right in the start of the game, and Garnacho has a no look open goal to just smash it in. But yeah, it was just really good from Rasmus to just fight, and then obviously Garnacho just thinking, right, keep following in. So many times you see players and they're like, oh, the opportunity's passed, and they just kind of stand. Maybe they're not always going to run in. So Garnacho to be ready on his toes for the ball if it comes to him. Boom, done, goal. I thought, okay, here we go. Likewise, when it happened with Ipswich, we scored an early goal, but we conceded very quickly after. And it was a really good goal. There's no denying it. It was a fantastic goal. I think we were just kind of caught off guard. Obviously, Bruno just did not. I think he was just in the wrong position, really. You could see it was his guy. He should have been there. But you're not stopping those goals. You're just not. And then we go and we concede another, and there we are. We're losing at home. It's so frustrating because you're like, oh, here. But you can't really get too annoyed because we're trying to do a new system. It's not gonna work straight away. Like people think that, oh, a new manager comes in, he's good, whatever. It should work like that. Like that's not how it goes. You have to wake up, smell the coffee, and realize that it takes time. You have to work. Everything comes with a plan, and I feel like you could see that plan. It was really, really nice to watch, actually. Everyone always said true with Eric Ten Hag's. When he was at United, everyone was saying, oh, there's no plan, and there wasn't really a plan. It was just kind of like, what are we doing? And I get it, but now you can see that there's a system. You can see that these players need to work, and if they do what they're told, they will win games. So yeah, obviously we get one back. And 2-2, half time. What was the goal? Oh yeah, Jesus, Rasmus' goal. Oh my God. Sorry, but what a bloody goal it was. Rasmus, he's just been absolutely brilliant. I think it was Mazraoui crossing it in. Love Mazraoui. I think he's been absolutely brilliant since coming in. But the way Rasmus takes the touch, and he's barely gotten back to the ground with his feet, and he's already made his next move. He just touches the ball and smashes it. It's almost like a serve. Boom, boom, like that. Does that make sense? I can see it in my head, like a ping pong kind of serve, like boom, boom. He literally does it so fast. That's not easy. That is a good goal scorer. That's technique. That's just a goal scoring brain. Your average person can't do that. Your average footballer can't do that. Like, to just get the ball and smash it so well like he did. That was brilliant. Absolutely gorgeous goal. Gorgeous cross. And yeah, it's so nice to see Rasmus scoring, because give him the ball and he will score. You can see it. You can see it. I've seen it since watching Rasmus at United. He has talent there, and people were just writing him off. But he wasn't getting what he needed. He was just he was just playing alone out there. And now, finally, you can actually see the players looking up. They're like, he's probably in a better position, which they should have been doing the whole time. They should have been always looking for someone else. If they're the only player in that good position, then fine, go for it. But you can see now that they're kind of looking up to see, is there anybody in a better position than me? And if not, boom, Rasmus will be the guy up there. And look what happens when he gets it. I think two chances, 2 goals. So yeah, second half come in. Obviously the changes. What I like about Amarim, he made the changes. Malacia had to come off. Obviously it's nice to see him back after so long, but he made me worry. I was a bit nervous. And then, yeah, you could just see a little bit more comfort coming in with Delo. He's been our main guy, really, recently. So, yeah, come in and just kind of take the reins a little bit. Nice to see him make changes so quick. Obviously, he had to do it with Malacia anyway, because he's definitely not going to be fit enough. So that's the excuse, whether he thought, okay, he's going to be a liability or not. 45 is fine. 45 minutes is fine. And then, yeah, making the changes at like 60 minutes and stuff, he wasn't afraid to make changes. And yeah, obviously the goal, Rasmus, I'm trying to think of the third goal. Jesus. Rasmus. How did the third goal go? Anyway, I forget. We'll check it. I'm just going to look at the stats here because I was impressed with, we had 20 shots, 26 on target. Sorry, what? 20 shots, 6 on target. What the hell am I doing? They had 7 and 4 on target. Andre Onana, you absolute beauty. He's been so good. He has been so good. I wasn't sure when we first got him. I was like, oh God. I was done with De Gea. But then I was like, oh God, did I make a mistake in writing De Gea off? Nice to see De Gea doing well, by the way, but he wasn't good for us. He wasn't good for us for a long time. So yeah, Onana finally doing well, making saves, just looking really, really good. That scoreline could have been a lot different without Onana in form like that. So yeah, really, really good. Probably one of the players of the match. If it's not Rasmus Højlund for me, it's Onana. Our possession, we had 73% possession, which is really good. I don't remember the last time we had that. Dominating the passes. We had 789 passes. They had 300. Obviously we're home and stuff, and of course everyone's saying they're just Bodø Glimt. We should beat them, but we're United and we have been so poor, so poor, especially in Europe. So like you can't, like this team are good. And they're the Norwegian champions, so they're a good team. We need to take that and say we played well. The stats don't lie. Pass accuracy 91%, really, really good, because again our pass accuracy isn't the best usually. So looks good. 7 fouls each, 2 yellow cards for us, 1 for them. No red cards. There was a few calls that could have looked like we might get them, like the handballs and stuff. Onana possibly handballing the ball outside the box, which would have led to a red card near the end of the game. That did make me nervous, but obviously it was unintentional and he kind of fell down. So look, I was a bit nervous when they kept going to check the VAR. I was like, why are they constantly checking everything? It was like they were just waiting for United to slip up. I'm actually surprised they gave the Rasmus goal. That was the goal. The Rasmus goal with the cross in from Mount. Again, lovely finish. I was nervous that he wouldn't get it, because I just think they're always out to get United. And the angle that I was shown on the TV, I don't know about you, but the angle that I was shown it looked a little like he was in front. But I know when you flip it, you just know from watching all these angles, he's on. So I'm glad that they did that, because that was the only angle I could go off. But I knew it was on. He was on. So yeah, I just felt like, Jesus, they're really looking into everything. And yeah, I was glad that we actually seemed to have no bad calls made against us. Corners 2 and they had 1. not very many corners, but anyway, who cares? We won 3-2, which is great. Not nice to concede 2 goals, but they did score 2 good goals. Can't really complain about that. And the first goal, unbelievable, as I said. What else? Oh yeah, when they had that free kick late on, oh god, it was into extra time or added time, and I was nervous. And yeah, he said, I was like, oh, what if he scores? And she's like, he won't score. Look at his moustache. He's not scoring. And then I laughed and I was like, okay, fine. But then Onana makes the save. It was actually quite a good free kick, just, very powerful. I think Onana was going to have it covered all day, but, it had a lot of power. So, yeah, all in all, very happy with what I've seen. Very on board with this Amorim ball. I feel like the players as well, they're going to have to give it time and they're going to have to figure it out because they're not going to get to hide. There's no hiding. But I did very much enjoy it. I feel like it's going to be more enjoyable. There's going to be more goals. Yeah, we'll probably concede a couple. But once we're winning, that's all that matters, isn't it? I feel like back years ago, this is why I put this on. Years ago, yeah, we'd concede a few goals, but we'd score loads and we'd win games. And, it was entertaining. So that's what I want to see. And yeah, I'm all for conceding a couple of goals if it means we will get more. That's all it is. Rasmus, again, look forward to seeing him under Amorim. I feel like this will be a massive confidence boost for him. Involved in all 3 goals. Garnacho today, not great. I feel like that shot that he had, oh my god, like, compose yourself, slow it down. He literally had space. He took the ball, took a look up, and he tries to smash it top corner. Like, why? You have all the talent in the world. All you need to do is place it. The opportunity was there. It was just absolutely squandered. And that's not the first. He could have had a few. Could have had a few goals tonight. Obviously, he had the one in the first the first minute. But I think Garnacho just tries a little too hard at times, and I love him. But sometimes you need to just take it back to basics and calm down, and they'll come. The goals will come again. So yeah, Mazraoui, love him. Onana, unreal. Rasmus, my player of the match. Let me know who your player of the match was today. And yeah, a few mistakes, like Rashford coming on and all the first 2 touches he made, he lost the ball, gave away the ball. But looked good, looked lively at times. And there was a moment in the game where we were making a break for goal, and normal Rashford probably would have just walloped it and tried to take a shot. But he looked up and he was trying to find another player, and the pass wasn't there. So then he went and tried to take a shot. But it was good to see that he's kind of looking up, not trying to be too selfish, because that's what I want to see. I've been sick and tired of players being selfish under the previous manager and stuff. It just seemed like you're watching PSG, these players all out for themselves. So now it's nice to see the players looking up, trying to just get the ball in the back of the net. It doesn't matter who scores it. Just fucking work hard and do it. So yeah, that's what I want to see. And I've been impressed enough today. By the start of the first half, near the end, I was very, very nervous, thinking, oh, fuck's sake, I don't want to do a reaction if it's going to be me giving out. I didn't want to give out too much because obviously Amorim is new. But I'm just glad that you could see the plan and we pushed on and we got the win. It was nice. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know what you are doing on the weekend. I don't even remember who we're playing. I'm just looking forward to more games under Amorim and getting to watch Amorim ball. Let's go.